Bretto live on YouTube.
Welcome everybody to the WWE Week in Review Setup, episode 224. This is where we go over Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown in a WWE action figure setup style. I talk about every match, every promo, everything that happened on the show, tell you what I thought about it. So without further ado, let's jump into Monday Night Raw first. If you want to skip to SmackDown, feel free to, because Raw was kind of mid this week with a horrible crowd. I don't know if that was just me, but I thought this crowd was so mid. We opened up the show with the Judgment Day. The Judgment Day cut a promo. They get interrupted by JD McDonough. Comes out and delivers a message from Finn Balor to redirect the Judgment Day's attention away from the friendship between JD McDonough and Finn Balor and direct it towards Sami Zayn and Cody Rhodes. Judgment Day get interrupted by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn runs down, starts beating up on JD McDonough, and then it turns into a match because, of course, JD McDonough did attack the injured elbow, the injured arm of Sami Zayn, so it turns into a match. Sami Zayn, in the end, does hit the Halula kick after Finn Balor came out to try to distract him. He was able to evade the distraction, hit the Halula kick on JD McDonough, and JD McDonough's pretty good. I'm not going to lie, I enjoyed this match as the opener, and Sami Zayn with the W, not bad at all. He escaped an attack from Finn Balor as well. Finn Balor was coming for blood as he jumped in the ring after JD McDonough lost. Not a bad way to open up the show. Chelsea Green was backstage, and she's distraught because her tag team champion partner, Sonya Deville, is injured. I believe she tore like an ACL tear. I don't know exactly. If you guys know, let me know down in the comments down below. Chelsea Green was worried that she wouldn't be able to find a tag team partner, and Adam Pearce was literally about to strip her of the women's tag team championships. Piper Niven, formerly known as Doudrop, comes into the room and says, "I'll be your tag team partner." And then Chelsea Green's be like, "No, this is not happening." Piper's like, "No, I'll be your tag team partner." And then Chelsea's like, "Okay, I don't want to mess with you. Okay, we're tag team champions now." So I guess Piper Niven and Chelsea Green are the new women's tag team champions. Not gonna lie, I don't care. Ludwig Kaiser was trying to flirt with Maxine Dupree once again, and it didn't work out. Maxine Dupree laid her right hand right across the cheek of Ludwig Kaiser, and then it turned into a match between Baldy, Giovanni Vinci, and Chad Gable one-on-one. I love seeing Chad Gable in the ring, man. So talented. This match was pretty good. Even Giovanni Vinci, I think, is pretty decent. Chad Gable, in the end, was able to hit the Chaos Theory, that little suplex he does into a pinning maneuver, and he won the match. I love how he's winning matches with that maneuver, because it's such an underrated move, that suplex that he holds into the bridge pin, and he won the match. The Alpha Academy looked really good here in the beginning of the show. And this is just getting me more and more excited for the Intercontinental Championship match between Gable and Gunther coming up very, very soon on Raw. Matt Riddle was backstage looking for a new tag team partner, and I think he found that partner. Drew McIntyre, if he'd be his tag team partner to go up against the Viking idiots, Eric and Ivar, go in a 2-on-2 tag team match, and I thought this was the opportunity that WWE had to turn Drew McIntyre heel. It would be perfect. Drew and Riddle win the match. Drew McIntyre turns heel and beats the living snot out of Riddle. That's what I thought they were going for, but they didn't. Riddle hit the floating bra on the outside to Ivar, and then back in the ring, Drew McIntyre hits the Claymore on Eric, and Drew McIntyre and Riddle look amazing as a tag team, and they take the dub. I was like, bro, is Drew gonna turn heel? Gotta think that they are gonna get a future tag team title opportunity. Riddle and Drew, if Kevin Owens somehow gets healed really quick. Man, I miss Kevin Owens on my television screen. But yeah, this was pretty good. I'm really looking forward to see what else Drew and Riddle are gonna do. Maybe Drew still turns heel in the future. We'll have to wait. Indy Hartwell went one-on-one with Rhea Ripley, and I believe this was Indy Hartwell's Raw debut. If I'm wrong on that, please correct me in the comments, but we did have Candice LeRae on ringside, and Rhea Ripley sort of took a couple cheap shots on Candice LeRae during the match, and then Rhea Ripley gets back in the ring, hits the Riptide on Indy Hartwell and picks up the victory. Jumps in Candice LeRae, and she just kind of gets a couple more cheap shots in on Rhea, like Rhea just did to her during the match, and they sort of get the best of Rhea Ripley. Even though Rhea Ripley still won the match with the Riptide, they tried to make Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae look good in the end, but they still lost. Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins. Let me just get it out of the way and say, I don't like this. I don't like Shinsuke and Seth in a rivalry together. I think it's lame. We all know that Seth is going to win in the end. And Shin, I've never been a big fan of Shinsuke Nakamura. I just don't like the guy. Not going to lie. They did cut a promo, though. Seth Rollins gave Shinsuke Nakamura a title match, and Seth Rollins is like, I'm going to be doing some bad things to you after you kicked me in the face last week. Shinsuke Nakamura, after the title match was given to him, whispers something in the ear of Seth and then walks away. Seth Rollins is frozen after that whisper. I don't know what he whispered in his ear. Comes back out of nowhere. Kinshasa kick to Seth freaking Rollins. And I'm like, what, Seth? What did he whisper in your ear? I was like, bro, But anyways, Shinsuke gets the best of Seth Rollins again, and we will see a future World Heavyweight Championship match, most likely at Payback, I'd assume. As far as this promo goes, though, it was okay. And the crowd really doesn't help. This crowd sucks. An insane feat of strength was shown by Gunther when he went one-on-one with Otis of the Alpha Academy. We did have Chad Gable and Maxine Dupree on ringside, and this match didn't really go Otis's way. In the end, Gunther dropped a power bomb on Otis, stacked him up. 1, 2, 3. Bro literally powerbombed Otis. I was like, what on earth? Powerbombs him. 1, 2, 3. Chad Gable jumps in the ring immediately and hits that suplex to Gunther. I was like, whoa. Gable's showing a little ambition. He wants that IC title. Embarrasses Gunther after the match. Imperium Runaway hightailing. And Chad Gable helped out his buddy Otis, even though he still lost the match. This was pretty decent. Becky Lynch went one-on-one with Trish Stratus, and they started fighting into the crowd. And I'm like, oh boy, this is going to be a double DQ, isn't it? Double count out. Both women get counted out. They start fighting up into the concession stand area. They get on top of this merch table, and I see some like glass. You know how you look at like a merch table and like you can see through the glass and see the items you want and say, I want that item, I want that item. They were standing right above that glass. Becky Lynch looked like she was about to do a manhandle slam to Trish Stratus, and I was like, oh my god, this is about to get extreme. That glass is about to shatter. Oh my god, this is about to get crazy. And then here comes Zoe Stark. I'm like, are you serious? Zoe Stark interrupts, turns into a 2-on-1. They just sort of beat down Becky Lynch, and then it sort of ends. I'm like, bro, what? Really? That was such an insane opportunity. Put some candy glass in there, have Trish Stratus land in that. It would be so sick. I don't know. This was lame, and I don't know. Just not into it, bro. This is the second time too that these women have tried to go one-on-one, and Zoe Stark ruins it. It's just lame. It was our main event of the show. It was Finn Balor going one-on-one with Cody Rhodes, and this match was pretty decent. For the main event, it wasn't bad. You had Damian Priest and Dominic Mysterio on ringside. Damian Priest, at the end, tried to slide the Money in the Bank briefcase to Finn Balor again, while Rhea Ripley was distracting the referee. Slid it way too fast. It went under the legs of Finn Balor, right to Cody Rhodes' hand, while the referee is still distracted. Keep that in mind. Money in the Bank contract over the head of Finn Balor and over the head of Damian Priest, and then a little crossroads to Finn Balor to pick up the victory. Cody Rhodes takes out Finn Balor. 1, 2, 3. Easy work. But then right after the match, it turns out, no brawl. Judgment Day start taking care of business. They start beating down on Cody Rhodes. Here comes Sami Zayn to back it up. JD McDonough runs back out, takes out Sami Zayn, and then the Judgment Day just wreak havoc. They beat up Cody. They beat up Sami. They take everybody out. Judgment Day reigns supreme at the end of this Monday Night Raw, even though Finn Balor still lost that match, and Damian Priest technically screwed him over again. I believe this is for like the third time now in a one-on-one match. As far as this Monday Night Raw on a whole, though, the crowd did not help, all right? I really thought this crowd was super mid. I don't know if it was just me that noticed that. Please, if it wasn't just me, let me know down in the comments below. Or if I'm crazy, let me know down in the comments below as well. This show wasn't bad, though. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't my favorite. In the end, I am going to give it a 2 out of 5. Coming off such a bad crowd for Monday Night Raw, this SmackDown crowd was absolutely insane. They were in Toronto, Canada, and wow, I thought this show was very well put together. I thought the crowd was great. I thought the Edge 20-year celebration was fantastic and rated R. The main event was awesome. We're going to talk about everything that happened. Let's go. We opened up the show with the Grayson Waller effect. Special guest, that being our new United States champion, Rey Mysterio. Grayson Waller does try to drive a wedge between Santos Escobar and Rey Mysterio. You know how the heels work on these talk shows. Miz and Grayson Waller feels like the same guy driving a wedge between the friends, but it didn't work. Santos and Rey said they're family, and there's no way you could split them apart because they're LWO for life. Austin Theory comes out, says he wants a rematch, and then LA Knight randomly interrupts, and then it turns into LA Knight versus Austin Theory, one-on-one, made official by Adam Pearce. That was our opening match, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty pissed off right now because LA Knight lost this match. What the heck is this? Why would LA Knight lose this? I thought for sure the United States Championship was the next stepping stone for LA Knight, because this was a #1 contenders match. Winner faces Rey Mysterio for the United States Championship in the future. And Theory wins because of the freaking Miz. The Miz screws LA Knight. Yeah. He jumps on the apron. LA Knight focuses attention towards him, and then Theory rolls up LA Knight. Yeah. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Nah. It was crazy, bro. I'm like, are you serious? But But anyways, Theory gets another opportunity. LA Knight takes another L. After coming off a big win at SummerSlam, bro takes an L. I'm like, what? Bianca Belair and Charlotte Flair is a pretty good tag team. They went up against Bayley and the new women's champion, Io Sky. This was a great tag team match. They gave it a lot of time. There were some really good spots in it. In the end, we did see Bianca Belair hit the kiss of death on Bayley to pick up the victory for the team. But Charlotte and Bianca, they worked like a cohesive unit here. They really did. I was thinking maybe Charlotte and Bianca can go after the women's tag team championships, or if they're still hunting towards Io Sky's women's championship, which I think they are, I still think the tag team titles would be great for these two women. And then, of course, after the match, backstage, Damage Control, they attack Bianca Belair when she's singled out, no Charlotte's around her. They use a steel chair to attack the leg and injure the leg of Bianca, so that's probably going to have her out for a couple weeks. Annoying. The Street Profits pulled up to SmackDown with a new persona. Would I say they're fully heel? No. They still came out with the same Street Profits swagger that we all know them by. They went up against the OC, Carl Anderson, and Luke Gallows. This was an easy dub for the new aggressive Street Profits. They were playing very aggressive here. Wicked clotheslines, just more intense moves from them. In the end, we saw a wicked powerbomb maneuver into a neck breaker by the Street Profits to take out Carl Anderson Machine Gun and pin him 1, 2, 3. And then, of course, Bobby Lashley did come out, and Bobby Lashley congratulated his associates, I guess. I guess he's reinvented the Street Profits, and he did a pretty good job. They were able to take out the OC, the only original club that matters, whatever the hell they say. But it wasn't a bad match. I enjoyed it. Paul Heyman did get interviewed backstage by Kayla Braxton. You could tell Paul Heyman was a little flustered at the current status of the bloodline. He gets a call during the interview, and he says from an undisclosed source that Jimmy Uso will be on SmackDown next week. Paul Heyman totally knew what he was doing when he fooled the crowd. He's like, Jimmy Uso will be here next week. And then the crowd started booing. I'm like, bro, I know how it is being at the show when they're on the Titantron saying that somebody's going to come out later, and then it's next week. It's like, bro, that's so annoying. Paul knew what he was doing, but I am looking forward to see what's going to happen with the Bloodline. Some people have been saying the Bloodline storyline's been going on for too long. I could agree to an extent, but it's gone on for a good reason. It's not like it's gone on forever and it's been bad. It's gone on forever and it's been great. So I can't complain one bit. I'm curious to see what else is going to happen. Edge went one-on-one with Sheamus in his hometown. Beth Phoenix and all of his family on ringside. This is the 25 years of Edge celebration match. Went up against Sheamus, the man that technically got him back into the wrestling business due to that bike fall in the wilderness. This was a great match. Long, amazing spots. They give it so much time, and I loved it. Wicked kickouts out of big moves. 2 spears were needed by Edge to take out Sheamus in the end. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. 1, 2, 3. Edge picks up the victory. Pyro goes off. What a moment. Was this Edge's last match? I truly hope not. Bro still got it in him. Like, if he was slowing down and he was had too much ring rust than normal, missing moves, having botches, okay, I'd understand. Like, okay, bro needs to retire. Okay, maybe. No, he looks flawless. This man does not need to retire yet. I mean, I'm not in his body, but he looks great. He literally looks amazing, you know, holding it down with Sheamus. Like, Sheamus is not an easy guy to go in there and freaking hold your own against. Sheamus is a big freaking dude. He hits hard, and Edge did great. This was an amazing match. Both men, hats off, Sheamus and Edge. They hugged after the match, of course. That's why I have them set up here. And what an episode of SmackDown. I just thought this was a great episode. My buddy thought it was bad. I thought it was great. You guys let me know what you guys thought about the show down in the comments down below. I'm going to give SmackDown this week a solid 3 out of 5. That was a pretty solid show. The only reason I'm giving it a 3 is because LA and I got screwed, bro. But yes, guys, that was the weekend review setup. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, let me know your rankings down in the comments down below, and I will see you guys next time. Bretto Live is out.